excited to see you in my e-learning class starting on September 8th at 7:30 in the morning. I'm so excited to see so many familiar faces because I know a lot of you that I had in 2nd grade. I'm excited to see you back again in 4th grade. So I just wanted to share a little bit about me. I am originally from Florida and I went to the University of North Florida. That's where I went to college. I also have some pictures here of my husband and I. We love traveling, we love being outdoors. There's us in our canoe. We also love hiking and being in the outdoors and using our hammocks. I also have a picture of our dog. This is Mystic, and she sometimes is a little sneaky and likes to play Xbox without us. I also love shopping and music. Some of my favorite stores are Home Depot, Target, and Amazon. So I just wanted to share a little bit of information about myself. I also want to stress this year that communication is going to be the most important thing for success this year for us. I have in there, we're all in this together. We are all working together, and if we're not communicating, there are going to be some issues down the road. So I want to make sure that every family member, students, and parents and guardians, that you have Schoology messaging. You can use it through the Schoology app on your phone. You can use it on the Schoology website. You can even set it up so that you can get text message or email alerts when you have a message in Schoology. So I'd strongly suggest you check out the Kanawha County website as well as more information on our homeroom page to find out how you can get set up with Schoology messaging this year. That'll be our #1 form of communication. I also have my email up here, and my email is bbutler@mail.canna.k12.wv.us. And I want to remind you again, we're all in this together. If you ever have any question, comment, concern, anything, please reach out to me. We're all human, we're all learning this together. Even if you see that maybe I've made a mistake or you think there might be a mistake on assignment, reach out and tell me. We're all human, we all make mistakes, and that's how we learn. So please, please, please reach out to me this year. Communication is going to be our #1 focus. I also want to talk to you a little bit about our e-learning schedule. So this e-learning schedule is also posted for you in Schoology under our homeroom course. We have crew from 7:30 to 8:15, EL modules from 8:15 to 9:10, 9:10 to 9:50. We have our all block, which is our literacy block. We also have from 9:50 to 10:30 math modules. As you can see, students need to be logged in from 7:30 to 10:30 every morning under the homeroom course. Now, for that means that yes, your students will be actively participating in class from 7:30 to 10:30. There will be some short breaks. There will be some time where they should be doing independent work, but I will be there to help monitor and help them out if they get stuck. They have their special schedules, that's like music, PE, art. Now that time is designated from 10:30 to 11:15. You have to check with the specific specials teachers. Those classes may be pre-recorded where they just have to go in and watch to participate, or they may have assignments in Schoology. So that would be under those individual courses for music, art, PE, library, and counseling. Then from 11:15 to 12 o'clock, that is a good time for lunch, independent work time on things that we didn't get to and we didn't get to finish during our morning block. You have a nice big time for a break between 11:15 and 12 o'clock. Then from 12 o'clock to 12:40, our students will be live through the homeroom course for math intervention. And as you see, 12:40 to 1 to 2 o'clock, that would normally be time that students are in class and still actively participating. So that would be a good time to make sure that they've finished all the work for the day. I would suggest getting that done between that 12:40 and 2 o'clock. All assignments will be due the following day at 7 a.m. Just like if we gave you homework, we'd be expecting it back the next day, ready and turned in. So all assignments that are assigned on Monday, for instance, would be due Tuesday at 7 a.m. to make sure that we're ready to learn for the next day. Here's just an example of our e-learning space. Our live classes, as I've said, they're going to take place in Schoology. This is what Schoology looks like, and if you look down on this bar, that is where they're going to be able to find the conferences, and up there they want to make sure they're in the homeroom course, and then they look on that left-hand sidebar for conferences, and there will be a conference listed in there for them. I want to talk to you a little bit about our e-learning supplies. This year, Grandview will be providing students with an iPad and charger, a blue bag of school supplies for 4th graders, which has all kinds of neat things. It's got a whiteboard, whiteboard markers, erasers, paper, pencil, notebooks, all the things that your student is going to need. So make sure that we keep these supplies organized and ready to go. We also will have some math tools or manipulatives included, and every student is going to get a copy of the book Love That Dog by Sharon Creech. This is specific to 4th grade. This is our text for our first module. So they will have the actual paper book to read as they're assigned reading for Module 1, which should take about a little bit more than our first 9 weeks. I also want to suggest some e-learning supplies. These are things that are nice to have. These are things that we're not providing, but that might help make e-learning a little bit easier in your home. You might want to make sure that you get a schedule, a handwritten schedule, or have your students take one of the pieces of paper and write their schedule out for the day. You want to make sure that your student is going to have a quiet place at home that's near a plug so that they can charge their iPad, because 3 hours is a long time to be on a video conference. In between, they may need to be able to plug in their iPad and still be able to use it. There also, I would suggest some organizational baskets for supplies. Those could even be reusing some cans that you have after you cook dinner, or things like that you could just get to help making organizing, like their pencils, pens, and all of those things easier. And I also saw this really neat idea, and especially if you have more than one student at home that is participating in e-learning, I love this idea because you can use your dining room table and you get one of the trifold boards. You can find those sometimes at like the dollar store, and the student decorated it. They have a schedule, they have a calendar, they have a place for their supplies, and some encouraging words around their little workspace that allows them to focus and gives them a little bit of privacy away from their siblings. One more thing that I wanted to mention about supplies is that if you need anything, if there's something that you're having a problem setting up an environment, or you're having problems with getting things to work at your home for e-learning, please reach out to me. If there's ever anything that you need, at the school we do have resources, and if you run out of something, please let me know. So that brings me back again to communication. Communication is key. We're all in this together. If there's ever a need or an issue, please talk to me. I am here for you. When we looked back at that schedule, any of those white times that are student flex times, I'm still in the building. I'm still available through Schoology messaging and through email. If you send me a message and it's something you want to talk about in private, I can always give you a call as well during those times. So please, if you ever need anything or you're having any issues, it could even be just getting your student motivated. Because I know all those students out there, you're all going to be motivated and you're all going to do all your work, right? I hope so. I hope I don't have to hear that we need to have a discussion about making sure work gets done. But families, if you need me, I am here for you. I am here for your student and to make sure that they are as successful as they can be this year in 4th grade e-learning. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.